hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, there's echo
Okay,
though.
good. Okay,
Do you know how to turn off Cocaster audio?
Um,
There we go.
yes.
Okay.
No. No, I don't.
Okay, go settings, audio tab, and then there's a mute co-broadcasters button. It was my fault. My Skype audio wasn't going to my headset. It was going to some magical land. That is not helpful, so.
I'm disappointed.
I know, but it's all fixed now.
I expected better.
I'm trying to
Right.
fix everything, but it's not
I
working.
get to watch. I get to watch Lumi and XV Rogue Nebula. That legs guy be ballin'. Holy cow!
You should have seen the legs black hole in the last game. It was pretty serious. It was really serious.
Really?
You got a 5-man, and I mean they were gonna win anyways, but it was totally 5 heroes. So
Wow.
that was
That's
impressive.
the dream.
Yeah, it really was.
Wow.
Living the no leg stream. Do you know anything about Team Fist though? Dignitas? Which team did you cast before?
North American casters and ESFI, and I got to tell you, it was a fucking good game. Really, really good game. Yeah, it was really close. It was really close. I mean, there was honestly about halfway through, maybe even 3/4 of the way through, you could not tell who was going to win it. And then it came. There was just an awesome team fight. Great black hole. Oh, it was just it was a great game. Really great game.
That's awesome. Any weird heroes or just boring stuff the whole time?
No, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was good. Yeah, pretty good game.
All right. Cool.
I mean, let me think of the heroes. There was no Invoker. There was no Morphling. There was no Anti-Mage. They had Jakiro, of course. Yeah, it was cool. It was a good game. Actually, people are saying I should turn down your levels, but I'm not sure how I could do that.
Let me think. You could reduce.
Coming through on Skype.
You could reduce Skype audio on your PC, but then I'll be quieter for you as well. That's one way.
Yeah.
Or if you go on XSplit, you can reduce your in-game audio, which will lower my audio, and then you can just adjust your in-game up to buffer for that.
Okay, so I've lowered that a bit. Let me see. Wow, you know it all. You're a clever man.
I spent way too many hours on this shit in the past, let me tell you.
Oh man.
If I had to add up all the time.
Look at this. Witch Doctor, Tie-Dye. Look at this. Bat Rider, Enigma, Rubik.
This is exactly what they did last game.
Is it really? This is the exact same team?
Except they have a Rubik. They didn't get Rubik last time. They got Bat and Enigma last game though.
In the game I just cast, the Rubik basically did nothing all game. It was one of those games like Rubik can be such an awesome hero, but yeah, in the last game he just basically, no offense, I'm not criticizing Rubik, but he did fuck all. Fuck all.
Rubik the character, you're criticizing the player though, right?
The player, yeah.
The player was so bad, right?
Venomancer. Yeah, it was the player. Because Rubik is awesome.
Yeah, I think Team Fist is going support, all support here. This is like the all support strat. Farming Venomancer.
Yeah.
4-man jungle, I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know what's happening.
Don't pick your carries early. You wait. Bide your time. There's plenty of fucking carries out there. Jesus.
And they're banning quite a few of them, actually. Luna, Anti-Mage. They banned Wisp first round last game as well. I think they're scared about the Wisp shenanigans.
Why are they banning Darkseer? Because Darkseer got nerfed in the last patch, and I know my Darkseer win rate has plummeted since they fucked them.
Well, Darkseer was nerfed with like a fan duster. It was not like a brutal metal baseball bat or anything. I mean, his vacuum AoE is smaller. The cooldown is higher. Is that it?
Yes.
That's nothing.
What more do you need?
I don't know, like make Ion Shell do less damage over time, increase the mana cost of it or something. He's so good long lane.
The roundness of your head offends me. That's what I feel about that. Don't you dare criticize Darkseer.
I know you love him. He's in every drawing. Dare I say?
I need to do a Darkseer vid. I haven't done one yet.
Really?
I need to do one. Yeah, I know. I haven't done one. No.
Interesting. So what are you expecting to see strat-wise? Like, what heroes do you think you're going to get picked from here on out?
Genuine question?
Yes, genuine question.
Let me see. Well, they haven't got any big dudes that like smacking people in the face, so like neither team, other than Tide. But even then, he's got his ult. What the fuck else is he good for? They're gonna have to go for someone big and bulky. Chaos Knight's out because he's bullshit, of course. Invoker's out. Who else? Who could they put out here? Let me think.
Skeleton King. He's pretty manly.
They ain't gonna put Skeleton King out. They could pick him, I guess.
Dude, Skeleton King can never die though.
That's true. I love me some Skeleton King. I love almost as much as I love me some Sand King. In fact, I might even go so far as to say I like Sand King more. I love Sand King.
Yeah, he's very fun.
He's got the ult. Skeleton King ain't got the sort of screen shaker. You know what I'm talking about? Like Sand King, you know when he's arrived.
He doesn't make the ladies clutch themselves. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they do, but the Earth doesn't move, is what I'm saying.
During that point. Okay. Let's see. It makes sense. All right, Naga Siren's gonna be banned as well from Team Fist.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, boo. This is one of those picks. They're just picking him because they think they should pick him. Oh, fuck off. Come on, pick a fun hero.
Bloodseeker?
Ugh.
I mean, alright. Bloodseeker is the pick. Recently got buffed. Rupture cooldown down to 50 seconds. The damage is really insane. The duration is huge. 9-second duration at level 3.
Wow.
That's pure damage, by the way. So that rips through pretty much everybody, no matter who you are. And Thirst is better, I believe. Yeah, they changed it. The radius is at max now, but the movement speed and the visibility health are adjusted as you level
up. So he's not just like the pubby pick now. He's like a legit pick.
There's going to be a time when Bloodseeker gets buffed so goddamn much that Rupture's at a 3-second cooldown. The pros have to pick him up. Like, there will be a moment when Bloodseeker sees his day, and I don't know how long it's going to take. But the reason they don't play him is because they say he's a shitty Night Stalker. He does everything Night Stalker does without a stun. Is basically the problem. Yeah. And he can't do anything pre-6, whereas Night Stalker can slow, at least, at all levels.
Butthole from the get-go.
Exactly. So that's the trade-off. Drow Ranger's surprising.
That is a pick.
Yeah, she does stuff. Frost, and she doesn't have to worry about getting silenced. She can silence back. Silence very good against Tidehunter, at least.
Yeah.
You can be like, I'm going to ravage you, and then he just stands around for 6 seconds and gets ready to ravage.
Who could they pick now? They need someone like ultra manly. Oh.
Pudge? Would Pudge be manly? I don't know.
Have they got the flimsy characters that you want to hook? Rubik, Drow, I guess.
Kind of.
I guess.
Kind of.
Sort of. Yeah. Tough one.
Yeah. What is the laning?
I guess. Who would you pick here?
If I was on the Radiant team, they have a solo mid. They have a long lane solo. They need a hard carry. So they need Venomancer, Witch Doctor, plus someone else hard carry. So Faceless Void or Morphling. I don't know about Morphling, but Faceless Void. No, they've got a Rubik, so even Faceless Void would be scary. Though obviously you can't Chrono the man anymore. But is Faceless Void manly enough? Is the question. I don't know.
Tough one.
I don't know if you can. They've got a minute to guess, but I mean they could go. They go with any hard carry. It's not like the skill levels are pro here, so there's lots of room. There's lots of room at lower skill levels. Not saying that everybody's bad, but when you're not all perfect at executing strats and crushing face, if somebody has a slightly worse lane, then I mean, the Bloodseeker could work this game. You never know. I mean, in DC commentary did have a lot of trouble with early gankers last game. They go for a Ricky.
Oh, well, that's an ugly pick.
You don't? Yeah, bad pick.
I don't like him. I personally just don't like him.
Oh, I mean, he's pretty good at ganking. Just murders a lot.
He's really, really hard to draw. That's the only problem I've got with Ricky.
I see.
The horns, they're a fucking asshole to draw, seriously.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I'd do that. They like curve and wrap around themselves.
Oh, God, you wouldn't even believe it. There's like a kind of a 3D... Ugh. Let's have a look here.
Do you want to go over the players first, or I'll do the Radiant team? How about that? I'll cover Radiant. So for the Radiant team, Dignitas, we have Zacubus playing the Bloodseeker. We've got Koa playing the Venomancer. Lumpy playing the Witch Doctor. We have the carry. It's going to be Bergie playing Ricky. And Mr. Dogbert. That's an awesome name, playing Tidehunter.
It is. Head and bot. Lumi as Beastmaster. Wait a minute, they're all head and bot. Enigma is played by that legs guy. I guess that's Bruno.
Yep.
XV Rogue, Rubik. B-Ballin is Batrider. And the lone top man is DC Nebula as Drow Ranger.
Yeah, so Nebula going to carry again. Looks like they're going to do a jungling Enigma. Luminous may... Is he playing support? Or long lane, not quite sure. B-Ballin going to solo mid again. He did that last game on the Batrider. Did really well the first couple minutes and then just hit this big slump. But he did very, very well.
Story of my life. Story of my life.
The first last hit and then it's all downhill from there, right?
It's like, yeah, I get a couple of last hits and I think, awesome, I'm going to own everything. I'm like 6-1 after 2 minutes, which is good for me. I'm like, this is great. And then I'm like, no, that's it. I'm just going to get denied and harassed and I've lost. Like, there seems to become a moment. Sometimes I'll play mid. I've been playing Viper a lot. Mid is Viper. And I think, I'm owning. And then all of a sudden, I go roaming and I'm stop owning, and it all goes bad for me at that point.
Viper is one of those heroes where you have to get the kills. He's very unusual in his first couple of ganks because if you make the plays or if you don't make the plays and you end up dying, then you just get really far behind and it's no good.
That's it. Seriously.
Because he doesn't have escape, he doesn't have flash farming, so the only way for him to keep his farm above the enemies is to successfully get every kill, pretty much. So don't fuck up when you play that hero.
Tough. Probably too tough for me.
That's okay. He's pretty easy to play. Just takes a little bit of orb walking and you got it. No problem.
Oh man, I tell you what, he's fun as hell to kill heroes with. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, poison. It's really fun. So
seriously.
Top lane's going to be a Riki, Tidehunter, and a Witch Doctor. Only one ranged hero, but that's up against a Rubik and a Drow Ranger. Once they actually grab Precision Aura, these are going to stack, so it will get bonus damage to Rubik as well, which is kind of cool.
Meanwhile, Beastmaster, Lumi's Beastmaster against Kawaz Venomancer. Man, I love some Venomancer. He's a cool dude.
It's made of poison. Yeah,
I always get Gale and then Poison Sting. Why would you get wards that early? Just a genuine question.
I think he's worried about a tri-lane, or at least a dual lane, or getting ganked. So as you can see, he put a ward in the side jungle, and that's just to get vision. So just that he knows that there's no heroes there. He's actually pushing the lane right now, which is a mistake, and he's auto-attacking a lot. His starting item build kind of unusual as well, and this is going to guarantee Luminous get some decent EXP, but generally you want to grab poisons, especially against a melee hero. I dare say, if I was playing this Veno, I would get 2 poison stings at 2 and 3, and then just crap on the Beastmaster.
Harass the fuck out of him.
Yeah, you attack and you do, what, 70 damage? That's pretty good.
Yeah, seriously.
It's pretty good.
It's crazy. And slows him, and yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, and he doesn't even have a stout shield, and he's taking meager harass here. Like, Luminous is doing way better.
It is no fun playing against Venomancer, or it shouldn't be.
As a melee hero, at least, yeah. Not fun at all.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I actually really like this Bat Rider versus Bloodseeker. Look at this. Look how slow this guy is with this. Oh my god, the damage is insane. He had a crappy item build, by the way. Quelling Blade, Stout Shield, Tango. Not enough regen, not enough survivability. And as you can see, Bat Rider's cleaving through it. And especially, keep this in mind, damage block doesn't do very much. 20 damage blocked is not very much when you're attacking for 100. So keep that in mind, because Bat Rider can really boost up his damage.
So, does the damage block have any effect on dots?
It's only physical auto attacks. Doesn't affect magic at all. It used to affect Poison Touch, which is technically a dot, and also Edict, but doesn't anymore. They removed those both to buff those 2 heroes, so it doesn't do anything against magic abilities. Let's see how top lane's going. The Nebula's at 8 last hits, actually. Riki is at 10, so not going terrible for them on the top lane, actually. I like how Rubik's just kind of hanging around to stay covered. That way Nebula is semi-safe, because he should be worried about dying pretty much at all times here, since they do have a tri-lane. But I think they're going to be okay.
He's only level 2 still, I mean...
It's interesting they're matching. They must be denying a lot, the supports, that is.
Yeah, like, they're all level 2 in that lane. That sucks.
Yeah, it's weird for sure. Now, Nebula has 2 levels of Frost Arrows, actually, up to 24% movement speed. God, I forgot they buffed those up to 60%. 60% movement speed reduction is insane now. That's crazy. We will see Bruno gank pretty soon, though. He's level 3. Once he hits 4, we might see him roam towards the lane, and that's the moment when they're actually going to possibly get kills. If they jump on a hero like Witch Doctor. So, I think that's what we got to wait for the Dire team, at least. Soul Ring coming bot on Luminous, so he will be able to axe the hell out of this Veno. Veno just now picking up Poison Sting. He's actually got 2 in Gale. Not a huge fan of this skill build. Like I said, 2 levels of Poison Sting versus a solo melee here would give him the lane very easily. And he's currently... Luminous is getting good last hits. He's got 19, for God's sake. That's the most last hits in the game, actually. 20 last hits. Like, that is way, way better than Luminous was expecting this game. He dodges the Gale in the bot lane. Super pro jukes.
That was a nice dodge. And then, I mean, you've got him and then Enigma, obviously, because he's jungling. That's a problem.
Yep.
Bruno jungling.
Believe it or not, Bruno can right-click. And it's getting a lot of gold from it. I mean, that's a jungling hero, that's EXP.
It's surprisingly hard to jungle, I find.
Yeah,
like, if you run out of mana, you just end up, especially if someone's watching you, you end up standing there like a twat, just doing nothing. Look at that.
Just like watching you jungle? No big deal.
It's horrible. They're like watching me thinking, God, this guy can't jungle.
You just get really nervous and freak out a little bit.
Failing to stack, failing to do anything. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Something happening.
Someone's dropped in. Yep, and I'm branch there. Mid just dropped.
Oh, yeah, that's the biggest play yet this game.
Absolutely. What's Drow Ranger's deal? Like, is she good, or is she only good if she gets farm?
She's a little squishy. is the main problem. We're gonna see a gank on Batrider. Actually, do we have a rupture? No, no rupture yet.
First kill.
I'm gonna say Beastmaster getting a kill. That's okay. It was Aurora and an axe combo mid lane. Was more in trouble actually. Batrider's very, very low. He's gonna be able to ulti actually on Tidehunter here, and no, wow.
Oh man.
Gets the kill. So
2-0.
no Kraken shell actually. So 2-0, yeah. Beastmaster getting a solo kill on Veno. It's because he was out farming. The Venomancer was able to pick up his ulti, do an ulti axe combo on the Veno. Veno pretty squishy as a hero, and if we look at his item builds, he actually doesn't have any survivability items other than the Ring of Protection. So he was killed super easily down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, more about Drow Ranger. She's very squishy. She has very little contribution until late game when she gets major items up. So, I mean, she doesn't have a getaway. She doesn't have a hard stun. She's basically limited to doing lots of damage, and she gets there in the late game. So, before you get a Manta style, she's not that effective. Really just need major item to end up being survivable. But luckily, the trial lane that they're in isn't that strong, so he's been able to get last hits in EXP, and he'll get there eventually, I think. Assuming he doesn't get ganked a lot.
Well, apparently, I mean, he hasn't so far.
And he's up against the trial lane, so that's definitely looking good. Tide's been putting a lot of time on mid. The main issue Tide made there, he should have waited until Ricky was 6. I'm sorry, Bloodseeker was 6. If Bloodseeker was 6 with Rupture, that's a guaranteed kill on a solo mid gank. He's going to snag the double damage, actually.
Ooh, this could be nasty for Batrider mid. Tidehunter's all over him with the double damage rune. No, he can just fly away, of course.
That's right.
God, that's bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, like, who can fly? It's not
he
fair.
should not be there. What's he doing? He's just feeding now.
He like really wanted that kill. He really wanted that kill. There's a Rupture on B-Ball, and can he keep him alive though? Axes in a second. This could be bad. Oh my god, it's a double kill.
God.
DCcom.
Oh, this is getting ugly.
Yeah, they're just outmatching these guys right now. Not looking so good for them.
No.
Yeah. Witch Doctor throwing the old Harask skull.
You have dignitas in the first round matches?
I did not actually. I did not catch them, but
who'd they?
Let me look it up. I have it up on my second monitor. Let's see. Dignitas versus that was EG, and I believe EG didn't show up, so they got a bye.
Oh, so they got a bye.
I'm guessing. I don't think they played somebody, but I might be wrong. So Dignitas got a free pass on the way here. It is paying off.
That would explain it all. No offense, Dignitas.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying they suck.
Oh, they beat Toby plus Megumi plus 3 from EG staff. Okay.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Huh.
Well, then fair enough. Go Dignitas. Isn't Dignitas the name of that thing that people take when they want to kill themselves? Isn't that the suicide pill that you can buy? Or am I inventing something?
I don't think so.
There's
I
some
might be wrong.
dudes in Switzerland called Dignitas, I'm sure. Let
Really?
me just Google. Yeah.
That sounds like a really bad thing to brand yourself after. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but see, Batrider kill mid.
Yeah, the Assisted Dying Organization.
What?
Swiss Assisted Dying Group. If you have a terminal illness. I'm not kidding.
Is this spelled the same way?
Yes! I think, obviously, maybe they've done it intentionally. Like, you know, we'll assist you in dying. Wait a minute, look at this. Ricky's going to have to get out of this bullshit.
He's not even invisible yet. How's he supposed to live?
Chased by some Pac-Man ghosts.
Dude. Eidolon's ready to go. Treads. Poor man, he's actually pretty survivable. Even if the Eidolons right-click him, a lot of that damage is going to be blocked by the poor man's shield. So there's that at least. And once he hits 6, we all know what happens. Ricky's unkillable. It's not possible to kill as a hero once he goes invis. Level 6 and it's all over, man.
It's true. Especially in a pubby game where everybody refuses to buy anything. What do you mean buy vods?
Buy boots? Nope.
Seriously? I'm saving for my thing.
Gotta get my Radiance. Radiance Rush, guys. It's the best build.
Tidehunter's only level 4, so he's basically worthless at this point.
He could chase Batrider and scare him and stuff. He did that before.
Enigma's got his black hole. That could be big. They could win a team fight right here if they can get a good black hole off.
Oh, they found Ricky actually. One roar, a little bit of ice, arrows. Where'd he go? He blinked away.
Oh wow, nice. Oh, that was close. They dodged a bullet right there.
Yeah, that was really close. I don't know what did he blink to? Was that Tidehunter maybe? But he blinked really fast there. Ends up surviving. That was a lot of hero resources. Why not? I think they should maybe just take the tower though. I dare say. I really don't know how he got there. He got roared and then he didn't die somehow. It was very
just vanished. Bizarre.
Ricky OP, obviously. I think that's the only explanation from that little gank there. Huh.
Ricky, more like pricky.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely the best way to describe him. It's going to be an Echo 3 out of Beastmaster. Very good choice against a Ricky. One of those items that does the Necro 3 can see invisible heroes. The melee Necro 3 can see invisible things.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
So, very good. It's like a free gem every 70 seconds when you use it. It's pretty fantastic.
I honestly can't believe that Drow just turned back there. She was one auto attack away from killing Ricky, and surely she could have got away from the tower then. That's crazy.
We have Beastmaster fighting the Bloodseeker in the bot jungle. He's got a roar in 6 seconds. Still chase. Gale's going to land actually on Luminous.
Gale!
That looks bad. Oh, he's going to kill the ward though, so he won't take any more damage. Batrider's not done yet. He's actually going to ulti finally, pulling him into the fire. 5 stacks, doing tons of damage, but the Firefly's about to run out. And now it's just going to be right clicks from here on out. Is that going to be enough?
Turn around!
He doesn't want to kill. He's trying to be nice. Trying to be nice to him.
I'm just trying to be nice, guys.
Don't want to beat you yet. No. I don't know if he would have killed him. The stacks were about to run out because he hadn't stacked in a bit. And he was silenced, so he couldn't actually cast it anymore.
I would rather see a man up than a man down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I think I know what you're saying.
If you man down, you lose everything, I think. Pride, and possibly your life anyway. Man up, at least you die on the battlefield, like a Klingon.
Yeah, exactly. Nebula's going to take a kill top, actually. Wow, level 1 Frost Arrows. Level 4 Frost Arrows, sorry. That's insane. That's like, if you catch anybody weaker than you, they die. It's kind of like Bloodseeker in some ways. They just catch you and you can't get away, and it's all over. Pretty much. It's going to be a ward.
Wait, so that's just a passive, just adds it on?
Costs mana.
Costs 12 mana. Come on. That's nothing.
And the only other mana he spends is on silence, so it's he's got the mana, pretty much.
I mean, even like Viper's or like Q is only 20, but that'll run your mana down, I guess.
Yeah,
this is a big old top, mind you.
Yeah, look at that 60% movement speed. Put it on everybody here. Bloodseeker's getting pretty low. Axes in 3. Nothing. Nothing from Legsman just yet. There was a Malefice, but man, they just can't score kills just yet. They don't have enough burst damage.
To be fair, he was silenced for a bit. I think he just took the tower instead, or Ricky took the tower.
Oh, really?
That was a prime opportunity there. Yeah, Ricky. He was silenced for a little bit, and I don't think he could get one off. Got a Malefice off on Tide here. Is Ravage up? No. He's only level 5. By Tide.
Well, he's going to die then. Bloodseeker running away. Barrett going for the chase as well. Actually goes high ground.
Oh, this is not looking good for Fist.
Yeah, they should probably take the tier 1 though before they start diving towards the throne. It's usually a good strat. So they're going to back up and take the tier 1. 1200 gold on Batrider. XV Rogue does not have boots yet, but he's got the gold. Luminous is at a just staff and belt unless he has a recipe coming. Nope, nothing yet. So no Necro 3s, and that's their second tower taken actually. So
I mean, Necro 1 costs a fucking ton anyway. How much does Necro 3 cost? I mean, that's a ton of gold at that point, right?
It's 2,700. Total is 5.2k, but it does scale stats. So between level 1 Necro and level 3 Necro, you get 8 strength and 9 intelligence. So it's
and who's buying it? Did you say Beastmaster?
Yes, Beastmaster is purchasing it. If you ever see a staff of wizardry and a belt of strength, it's almost always going to be a Necro. But
really? Okay.
Yeah, almost always. Unless someone's like making treads and then making a force staff. That's usually the only time you ever see that item together. But it's actually a great item. It's probably one of the few items that anyone would. So there's like maybe 2 items that people would say if you ever get this item, no one's going to complain. And one of which is Sheepstick, of course. The other which is probably Necro 3. Pretty much good on almost any hero. So then jump on him.
There's big trouble here for Bloodseeker. He's dead.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy kill there. They actually scouted him out with the Hawk waited on the high ground, and then as soon as he went to the high ground, it was
just walked into it.
Bad day
Malefice
for him.
Maybe from... No, I think Tyler's going to get away.
He's got Ravage.
Rider comes in and flames him. There's the Malefice. There's the towing thingy.
Is he going to Ravage this?
Man.
He's not going to. Okay, he's just going to die.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't there. He's going to get 2 or 3. For what? His rest of his team isn't there.
For manning up? That's what?
He's going to die. You can man up too much.
Wait. Talk about manning up and now it's too much manning up?
You can overman.
Okay.
Don't overman it.
All right,
it's a fine line.
So that was an overman, I guess.
I'm saying if he'd ravaged there, that's overmanning it. Because what's the point? Save it up.
It would look cool. It would be like, I'm really angry. This is how I express myself in game.
Ravage. The rageage.
I like to roleplay my Tidehunter, you know? Maybe he's doing that.
He does look angry, to be fair.
Does he have spikes in his back? Nope, different Tide.
Anchor? No, he's just got
Nothing.
a fish. I think he's just a default Tide.
It's too bad. I haven't seen a default Tide in a really long time.
Yeah.
I dare say. I mean, look, I haven't even seen that fish in forever. Oh my god, I forgot what it looked like.
Looks like a fish.
It does look like a fish. I'm gonna agree with that one. How's the farming going for everybody? Nebula is going towards a Helm of the Dominator, I think, and he's going to purchase it now. Actually, going to buy Helm of Iron Will, Indolent Ultimate Orb. I like this item build just because it gives him enough HP regen for now. He doesn't want to finish a Helm of the Dominator just yet because it's not the most cost-efficient early item. But he just grabs it for the armor and the regen. That'll keep him always full, and then he goes for his Manta right after. It's pretty cool.
Let me just point out right here, Tide has died 5 times.
5 times? Wow.
5 times. And I don't think he's initiated, like, on a single team fight because he only just got Ravage and he didn't use it when he did because he manned down.
I think he did gank Batrider twice on the mid lane. There was that at least.
But he didn't do anything.
I mean, yeah, there was no kills, but he was trying to be super manly.
You can try. Apparently, yeah, so sorry. Dignitas didn't get a buy. They had to play, you're right, of course.
So, they did something at least. They beat a team to get here.
They played an emergency team to get here. Well done.
Yes, they did great, I'm sure. Venomancer bot lane, oh my god. This is a safe lane Venomancer. He does not have a lot of farm right now. 15 minutes in. He's got an Aquila and a magic stick with boots, which is not really enough to have at this point if you're on a safe lane. He did obviously get outlaned by Beastmaster, but you should still get pretty respectable last hits yourself. Maybe something like a Treads on top of this at least. Maybe starting on the item after that. And he is going Gale Poison Sting, which means he's going to be really powerful towards a single target. And the Dark team is actually going to have to be careful about this because almost any Venomancer you meet in any high level game maxes wards first. And then all of a sudden he Gales you for 350 damage and he attacks you with Poison Sting. You die really, really fast. So DCcom's going to have to be really careful about that.
I mean, I'm not sure they are. If you look at net worth, I mean, they've got like the top 4, and the bottom of that 4 is 1,000 ahead of the highest Dignitas player. I think.
Is your net worth bugged? It says that the Venomancer only has 387 gold to me.
Yeah, same.
That's a bug. He's got more money than that.
Oh, that's just their like raw cash, surely.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's just his raw cash, but Drow has 247. Okay, so it's not adding. So yeah, all right, it's not.
His Aquila's worth 985 at least.
Okay.
He can't rejoin.
Someone's can't rejoin. Oh god. Oh, this sucks.
Well, this doesn't happen very often in Dota. I don't think this has ever happened in a major game either. Keshkin exceeds. Yeah, I've heard of that happening in pub games and stuff like that.
Can he restart Steam? Wouldn't that do it?
We might be able to load from a save.
That's a save?
Yeah, there's saves every minute. One save for private matches.
Oh wow!
Come on, Kawa, solve our problems. So if I think what can happen is if we get a load from the save, we'll leave this game. He's going to restart Steam. We'll see if that works. But otherwise, we'll leave this game. A new lobby will be hosted. You can choose which save point to load from, and then magic things happen. And we'll lose about maybe 8 seconds of gameplay. So
unbearable.
I know, pretty. I mean, it's not very fair to DCcom, but it's like 2 last hits at least that they're going to miss.
Game over. GG.
They might as well give up at that point. Throw in the hat, uninstall, retire.
It's getting so late here. I'm glad this is the best of 1.
Yeah, what time is it there?
3 a.m.
Do you have work? Oh no, it's Friday. Unless you work on Saturdays.
Well, I work every day technically because I have kids. So.
Okay.
But Mrs. Flax is picking up the slack.
About time,
Thank
right?
God. Well, I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I look
That's
after
awesome, man.
Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, has his moments. If he can't reconnect, can we remake and do 1v1 mid only? I'm up for that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely balanced. Definitely balanced. All strength, all mid.
ARAM. Do an ARAM.
I think the best is a Rem Sham. It's all random, easy mode. Same here, only mid. So you just get like 5 Earthshakers versus 5 Earthshakers mid.
I would love to see
That's the best
that.
one. And it has to be easy mode because you're splitting one lane of creepy XP 5 ways. So it's the only reason I advocate easy mode. Otherwise you level too slowly. I've played so many of those in Dota 1. Techies is pretty fun. The Techies one. Naga Siren is crazy because there's just illusions everywhere. And then like one guy gets out of position, you just see all the nets fly. It's like the best mode ever.
Wow.
Someday.
I'm casting a tournament tomorrow night. This Swedish tournament, the Ogar Invitational or something, which is like just these kids that somehow conned me into casting their tournament by just asking me and being nice. And I was like, yeah, sure. And so it's just these guys in the middle of nowhere in northern Sweden somewhere, and they're doing it's 3v3, which I've never seen before.
Really?
That's something called Divine
Courage.
Something. Yeah.
It's a Divine Courage tournament.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Do you know what that is?
No. It's like random items or something, right?
You like go to the website and you choose your hero and you press the Divine Courage button and it gives you 6 items and you have to get them in a certain order, and it's like 6 random items. So I could be playing Crystal Maiden and it'd be like, first item, Radiance. Second item, Manta Style. Third item, Satanic.
Well, so apparently the rules are that like some of the items like wards and tangos and stuff are not included in that.
Are they?
Yeah. So I think they've changed it a little bit. But your item build is going to be presumably bullshit.
It sounds like a pretty skill-based tournament, so I'm sure it'll be pretty fun to watch.
Well, I'm just going to get hammered and cast it, so it should be fun.
It does sound like a good way.
Oh, he's reconnected, right?
Oh, is he?
He has a black screen apparently.
Well, that's better. Make him play it. I say that's good enough, right? You can just communicate with his allies.
Just pulled the power cord or some bullshit.
Yeah, he's probably just trying to get a remake. He's just totally stream cheating right now, and you know.
Sickening.
I think it's pretty obvious. I think Dignitas would stoop to this level to try to win a.
They have no Dignitas.
Yeah, absolutely none. No assisted suicide here. Maybe he needs to continuously log in and out until the black screen, or restart or something. I don't know. Maybe his video card is not functioning. Maybe he's just lying and he wanted a really long sandwich break.
He just wants those 500,000 dongs or whatever it is.
Yeah. It's a really greedy player.
How do you get 500,000 Vietnamese dongs?
PayPal, maybe?
Please send me 500,000 dongs.
I mean, I think you'd have to pay for the conversion fees twice.
It's like $10 or something, right?
It'll probably take off like 10% of the net value, something like that, which is, you know,
like
roughly 5,000 dongs going to some corporate CEO.
Sir, it says here that we've got 5,000 new dongs in the company. Really?
Invest immediately.
It's a good quarter. Invest. What are we going to put these dongs in, men?
I don't know. New hardware. Call the Wild.
He can't micro get pig and bird. God, I don't know what's happening here.
Well, you can still type. If you can type, then he can shit talk, and that's all you need to play Dota.
We all ready? Please, God.
Isn't the finals the best of 3?
God. Yeah, the final is. I'm going to bed after this.
Okay. Kawa as well. Kawa. Okay. I think somebody said go, but nobody's pressing start.
Maybe I have to press.
They both said start. Should I press it?
My F9 does nothing.
Does nothing. Damn.
There we go.
I think they were ready for quite a while there. Alright, Nebula top. Did you see his fancy cape? I'm not sure where he got this. He must not have the, there's an international t-shirt with the Dry Ranger on it. He must not have gotten one while he was there.
That is a common cloak, apparently, sir.
It looks fantastic, I must say.
It does, yeah.
I don't think I've seen that before, maybe.
Shame I've never, ever played Dry Ranger.
She's, yeah, she's very right-click heavy. I think she has one of the nicest sounds ever. Like, I played her a week or two ago, and it was very relaxing. I found out last hitting creeps, believe it or not, very, very relaxing, so...
Oh, yeah?
Try it sometime.
They could be walking into a face full of agony here. Ravage! Four-man Ravage, and the Vino, oh, holy crap! Down goes... Wait, nope. Yep, there goes Enigma. Are they going to get Drow? Drow's going to die here. Welcome back, Rada dude. Oh my goodness. What happened? Oh my god!
That's some pretty serious right-clicking going on in that fight.
They turned it all around.
Yeah, a little bit of a whiff of a silence on Drow. The Tide was able to get an insane Ravage off. Was there really a mech?
That was a 5-man Ravage.
Oh, was that a mech on? Okay, Enigma had a mech. Okay, I see. So there must have been a mech coming out of Bruno to keep him alive. But once the Venom ulti ran out, I mean, that's basically it. The Radiant team has no farm, essentially.
Yeah.
They have no farm, but Venom did a crap load of damage with his ulti and Gale, and Tidehunter also did a crap load of damage with his Ravage. So I think that's really where most of the damage came from for the Radiant team. Once that drooped off.
Basically nothing, right? I mean...
Well, they killed Enigma. They killed Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger died also, though I'm sure Drow did some damage.
But they're both pretty soft. I mean, this could be trouble. Beastmaster's just fed like crazy.
Yeah, seriously, what a noob. How could he do that?
Die, Lumi. And now Rubik's gonna die. Boosh!
Big cleanup by the Radiant team. That's pretty good.
Batrider's grabbed Invis there.
He's actually very farmed. He's got a Blink Dagger already, so 2,200 gold on top of that. So he's going to be able to just pull somebody to their doom. He's going to get Ruptured, actually, and this is easy. Watch. Okay. That's one thing he could do. He could teleport. He could also have just popped his Invis and sat still. No chance he would have died there. But.
So, Rupture, I'm a little bit confused about. It's just a massive dot, right?
Alright, it does a initial burst damage, and then they only take damage if they move. So if you stand still, 0 damage. So usually
TPing is a great way to get around that.
Exactly, and unlike Night Stalker, Bloodseeker doesn't have a mini stun, so if he ruptures a man, your options are teleport out, go invisible, stand still, generally just standing still. Level 1 Rupture does actually very little damage for move damage, 20%, which is quite low. As you go up a level, it actually doubles in move damage. So the move damage is pretty crap at level 1. I mean, it's actually not the best ulti at 6. It's pretty weak, actually. Might die, actually, bot lane. B1's going to hesitate, though. So usually just go invisible, TP out, usually just TP. If you're playing Bloodseeker against Bloodseeker Viper, always carry TP, because that's the way to escape those heroes.
You see this, there's an Invis Batrider flapping around, and I think the rest of the team are coming in here, but they might be backing out. But Invis Batrider is still dicking around.
How can you not hear that, is what I want to know. Like, you think a bat that large, you would at least hear some, like, wind
You'd hear him
hitting you in the face.
Come on. I mean, like, Ricky, Bloodseeker, they look like dudes that could skulk. Maybe even Venomancer, but a fucking bat. They're gonna fucking try and pull a quick Roche here. Oh, this is gonna get ugly.
This is dangerous. They actually don't have a Sentry Ward down. They've got a Necro 2, though, and a Dust. They kind of need a Sentry, because if Ricky just walks up, they're not going to see him. I like Nebula's position, though. He's very far away from a potential Ravage in case the team fight starts. There's a Dust. Oh, the Cask.
Oh, got 2 in the black hole. Tied with the Ravage. Vino's manages to get his ult off, and then he drops down. Down goes Ricky. Oh, this is looking ugly. Witch Doctor down. Tidehunter down. Wow. That was quick. And then doing a fish roast stand. That was ugly.
Oh man, are they really? Wow. Exclamation points. Completely deserved. Wow, they are done already.
18-5, and they're out. Holy cow.
That's pretty sick stuff going on. I assume. Wow.
It was 619. Beast was 5110. Got used as a hand puppet. Damn. Game over.
It's all done. Bloodseeker's alive, but I mean mid lane lost. Bloodseeker lost mid. The Venomancer lost versus the Beastmaster, and the tri-lane didn't score any kills, so then they lost there as well, because they're splitting EXP 3 ways, which you never want to do if you're offensively tri-lane.
Yeah, seriously. So. Wow. That was a 20-minute game. They should all DC now. Like, I don't understand when people say, that's it. I need to explain. You won.
That's exactly what happened. He does have some weird items. Demon Edge, an Ultimate Orb, and a Helm of Iron Will. Doesn't need to complete stuff. Just one space components, I think. And now we just wait for this asshole Tidehunter to sit in the game as he AFKs and weeps into his bed. And all of us observers pray to God that the final score screen happens sometime soon.
Tidehunter's like, we've got this, guys. My Ravage is up in 40 seconds.
It's alright, we'll wait for them to rax it so that
he's fighting a good fight. We all get to watch. I like watching the Ancient blow up, to be fair. I mean, I guess it blows up even if they DC.
Yep, it does. Always explodes every time.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
So Moonwells are getting killed now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh man, I'd love to cast a final, but fucking hell.
Dire's top tower
I think it's going to be, I'm guessing NA Dota versus DCcom.
middle tower.
And I think NA Dota is going to crush.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Man, I sometimes wish I lived in Europe so I could just go to DreamHack and not have it cost me $2,500.
DreamHack? What is DreamHack?
That's in Sweden.
Radiant's
Close
Oh
enough to
wow.
you.
Yeah.
A little
Jesus.
closer than the US at least.
Nebula says, you fly me to DreamHack and I buy drinks.
He does buy a lot of drinks. I can confirm this. Buy and drink a lot of drinks.
Why did you think I have money?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I didn't even get to go to the international. Maybe
Yeah.
next year, huh?
Ancient is under
I remember the first time I walked into the Valve offices, like one of the Valve staff was watching one of your videos, like right then.
Get out
I'm
of
just like laughing.
town!
No, seriously.
Get out of town!
Yep. Absolute fact.
Wow.
If you made your videos like 3 months earlier, maybe just maybe. Could've been
Maybe.
there. Next
Maybe
year.
next year. Maybe next year.
Keep it up and don't slack. And then next year you're good. So,
Cool.
all right, guys, that was Dignitas versus Dota commentaries. My name's Purge. I'm here with Pyrion Flax, who's fun casting
What?
man. Hey.
Oh,
This is the part where you shout out. Go ahead and shout out. I'll upload this to my YouTube channel so you can shout out to yours and stuff. Go for it.
My shout out is, I'm going to fucking bed.
Okay. Well, go check him out on YouTube, guys. I believe it's youtube.com/Ted himself. Is that correct?
It's the one.
All right, and go do that. Thanks everybody for watching,
Thanks, Purge.
and we'll see if I cast the finals. I'll hang out for a bit. I'll let you guys know.
Do it. You should do it.
All right.
Shout at them until they let you do it.
All right, I'll scream.
G'day.
All right, thanks.